Evening on Sunday, another conversation after weekend. The day was pretty boring, nothing special. I have a walk, except I have a recently conversation with one guy who talked about his feelings, what happening in Russia, about the president of Russia who is actually will ruin our country. He talked about that most of the people who rule in the country actually fifths. They were fifths in 90s, and nowadays they occupied everything in Russia. Then they earn huge monies, and they actually dictate how people should live or die. And he thinking a lot about the future, how his kids will live in next years, and definitely he thinks that life in Russia will be not so quiet and safe, especially when the war stop and all these guys, aggressive guys, will come back to home. They fighting for huge money. It's about 300,000 rubles. They have salary. They have monthly salary, and after the war will stop, they come back to home, and they won't have such huge money, and he expects that crime rate will begin to rise, and it definitely will be not the best place for living in Russia. What else? He said about he give a lot of examples of corruption. Corruption in some structures of our city, and it's really difficult to listen it, because of course I know about it, but when you're hearing such information from anyone else, you understand how situation bad really in our country, and I don't know what to expect in future. And I understand that. I understand my aloneness and insecure, but despite these facts, we should continue to live in Russia, because we haven't another choice. I haven't enough money to leave country. I have parents which I do not want to leave my parents alone in the country. Yet a lot of difficulties which connect me with this country, unfortunately.